sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her ticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why my dream. With green twins with your eyes. They all haunt my dreams. With green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the...
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, John Means.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Ready to go now? Here's Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Mookie Betts, hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. Almost 3 strikeouts per game over the last 5.
Late on that fastball. Runners on the corners, no outs. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The lefty, the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
And that's the third out. Dodgers strand a couple, and now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Swing and a foul straight back. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and a quick out, number one. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Jhonkensy Noel.
Kind of in a power vacuum right now, if you will, Boog. 0 home runs in the last 10 ball games, and that's not what you expect from a guy that hits in the middle of the order and has shown power in the past. So we'll see if he's able to put something together, get something going. It's got to start with better swings and solid contact.
Will Brennan in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Out to short, bats up with it. On to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Scoreless after 1. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Means back to work. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And that's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1 out. Runner at second. And here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. Now a check on him at second, back safely. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That one just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Brennan grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hesung Kim, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Jhonkensy Noel. Misses outside. Ball 1. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Outside low, 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
First and second, no outs. Next to hit, Lane Thomas. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
After the loss yesterday afternoon, where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0. Ground ball right side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's all they'll get. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Misses outside, ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Daniel Schneemann stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Check swing, called strike. In the dirt, blocked. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Freeman around second, headed for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
On to the third inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A massive home run. His 23rd of the year, and we're level. It's 1-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Mookie Betts. Yeah, that's fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. That one fouled off. But
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering misses down and away. The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan sizing this one up. Makes the grab, one down. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Upstairs. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Kike Hernandez at the plate. First time up was a pop out. Strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one missing inside. That one off the mark. 2-1. That one missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Popped up. Brings it in, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive. Nabs it, and there's one down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. That misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out. So in now for Cleveland, Will Brennan. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Inside. And the count now even up. On the ground. Tosses to first. Guardians go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Andy Pages. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Edman, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
In the air, right side of the infield. Manzardo under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. Flied to right his first time. Out to short, Freeman. Fires over to first. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Cut on and lifted in the air. Edman makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On a line out towards center. Base hit. Now it's going to be Kyle Mansardo. And he's already singled in this game. Fouled off. He was late. And that one is inside. Man at first, 1 away. Rolled to short. Possible 2 ball. Feed to second. That's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Means back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Kim, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea.
One and two.
In the air, right field. Brennan moving under it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated
And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. 1 down, base is empty. Going to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake. Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Activity in the Guardians bullpen. Trevor Stephan preparing to come on if needed. Gaddis also throwing. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one smoked out to left. makes the play, and it's out number 3. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And that one misses up and in. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fastball is outside. Next offering is downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And here is Tyler Freeman. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one outside, and it's 1-1. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. And now it's going to be Daniel Schneemann. A single his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. Now the 0-1.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Thomas stands at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Austin Hedges now 0 for 1 so far. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Runner!
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And now a man into scoring position. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Guardians 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Trevor Stephan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a swing and a miss there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Who's open. For 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one back there, and it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 away. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one hit to right. Brennan settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now at Progressive Field. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
You know, these Guardians just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Pitch misses inside. And that's ball two.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That's in there. It's 2-2. That's down and in.
Okay.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two now. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Barnes gathers, throws to first, got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now here is Will Brennan. And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Guardians go down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Tim Herron gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 21.
Austin Barnes digs in now.
I got the key. Y'all should just follow my lead. Down on the knee.
And misses inside. Action in the pen down there. Paul Sewald up and loosening in the pen. Gaddis getting cranked up as well. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Ramirez. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That clips the corner. Right side. He'll do it himself. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, designated hitter Shohei Ohtani.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Outside, and that is ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Two outs. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Leading off for the Guardians, designated hitter.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tony Gonsolin.
Now pitching for Los Angeles. Number 26.
Sitting on my throne, making moves on my own. A queen against the world, yeah, I'm focused in my zone. Cuando llegue hasta arriba, a Dios voy a agradecer. Esta reina no va a parar, no se va a detener. Estamos aquí dominicana, de Miami a la romana. Prendo la luz, quien la paga, son más que una temporada. Sitting on my throne, making moves on my own. A queen against the world, yeah, I'm focused in my zone.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. That clips the corner.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. This to third, slides for the stop. Throw to first, nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Here's Lane Thomas now. And that's in there for strike one. Swinging a foul out of play.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's in the dirt. And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a 3-2. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now here is Tyler Freeman.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3. He only needed one. Swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Clayton Kershaw.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip on talk a lot. Swinging RBI, really breaking in. Home run. You got your eyes on me, cause I want some. I'm a putter. Pirate booty, dropping 6 figures. Fly you out, international criminal. Get the picture. This a heist, but no lock up. I ain't cuffing. So shake down, shake down, shake down. Shake down, shake down, shake down. Shake down, shake down, shake down. Shake down, shake down, shake down.
And now Daniel Schneemann. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Kershaw deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Kim. That ends the frame. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Cade Smith.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Mookie Betts will get us started. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase, the closer, is getting loose. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Hedges on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That one's got to feel good. His 9th homer of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Freeman hits it in the air. Brennan sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. Just missed.
1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Carlos Santana.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Santana swinging a drive. This one deep. Bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Kwan in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Barnes to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Next to hit, Will Brennan. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Just missing there. And the count is 2-2. Kershaw fires. That one drilled left field. And a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. The new pitcher in the game, Blake Trinan.
Tell me what you know before you go.
And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Gone.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage.
average, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Noel, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So up next, Kyle Manzardo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Treinen, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Guardians put up 3 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Bo Naylor, the new catcher now. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Late swing fouled off. Swings through that. Up and in. Now 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here comes Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The tying run at the plate. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
Oh, that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now at the plate, Austin Barnes.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Clase checks the runner. Pajes back on a dive. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Will Smith. Good opportunity for him. First and second with nobody out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one way outside, and the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2-0.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
2 on, 1 out. That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one way inside. Pajes, the lead runner at second. Edman at first. 1 gone. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ohtani in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out to short. And that is the ball game. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
I ran it up just to give me a monogram. 1-on-1, guess I ain't still. Yeah.